Good morning, family. How are you doing this beautiful Winners Wednesday? And what is this, family and Team Effort Network? What is Wednesday? Come on, let's hear it. What is Wednesday? It's Hump Day. Oh, you better say it like you mean it. You better say it like you want it. What is Wednesday in Team Effort Network? Day. That's right, for 11 years, nonstop, every Wednesday, checks have gone out for the last 11 years. And congratulations to those who went out there and shared and built your business and made a difference today. You're being rewarded for that. Congratulations to you all. Well, you have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, and this is your host, Pastor Nisha McDowell, along with my business partner, One Star, Pastor Delway. For family, the line is open. Go right ahead, introduce yourself. And where are you calling in from?
DC in Oakland.
Good morning, Washington, D.C. That would be Robert. Good morning, Oakland, California. How is it going this morning?
Great.
That's right. Welcome, family. Let's put this morning. Go right ahead, introduce yourself.
To keep Louisville, Kentucky.
Hi, Kentucky. How are you this morning?
Hi, Denise.
Hi. Is that Vicky Soto?
Yes, it is.
Good morning, executive member. How are you, dear?
Just great. Just looking forward to seeing you guys in September. And, yeah, we're making the caravan.
Here comes the caravan. It's coming from Louisville. Okay, get on there. You got to tell us about that. You got to get on the speaker line. Let us know about the caravan coming from Louisville, Kentucky. Wow. That's great. Well, family, who is with us this morning, go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Don Joseph, Emeryville, California.
Okay. Hold up right here, Mr. Joseph. You've been holding back. Mr. John Joseph, you have been holding back. Did I just understand you just qualified for LTQ?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you going for the Mercedes-Benz or the BMW?
You know I'm going to get a Mercedes-Benz.
I know that's right. Wow, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm coming out. You got to come on and talk about it.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, family, look, with us this morning. Go right ahead. Yourself.
How you doing, Frankie? North Carolina.
North Carolina is in the house. Welcome, North Carolina. Oh, there's so much of us going to mute out right here.
All callers are muted.
I want to hear each and every one of you. We have to remember just to turn off that speakerphone when we download it. We won't get all that little crazy feedback. But welcome each and every one of you, and thank you all for dialing into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. Great things are happening. Vicky Soda, you heard her. She said they're coming from Louisville, Kentucky, for the big event that's taking place on September the 27th, the East Coast Regional. This is the next hottest thing that's happening here in 2014 with 10. The big event is taking place September 27th. You heard Vicky Soda say they're coming in from Kentucky. From Louisville, Kentucky, they're going to caravan in. So, Vicky, I don't know if you're there, but you got to give us the route you're taking so folks can connect with you and roll on in with you as you come in from Louisville, Kentucky. And as you know, Kevin Bond is coming in. Kevin Bond is coming in.
You got that right.
I mean, they're coming from the East Coast and the West Coast. So, Vicky, are you there, Vicky?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So, what's the route? What's the route coming from Louisville?
Well, we're coming from more than Louisville, so it's going to be interesting. We've got people coming from Nashville, from Bowling Green and lower parts, the central parts of Kentucky. We've got an Indianapolis crew coming from the northern part. So, and we've also got new people from Dayton, Ohio. So we're going to be coming from. We're really going to be coming from. I'm going to just call it the 10 Mid-States region. Okay, that's what's going to happen.
Wow.
My goodness.
Wow.
Incredible. And Kevin, I know you got some bus. I know you got everything set up for the bus, and we got a really good price. It's a lot cheaper than flying. We got a round trip. The flights in $150. Everything is included in that trip from Atlanta, Georgia. And Kevin, you come from Atlanta, and you're heading there from there?
Absolutely, Pastor Denise. First of all, good morning to everybody. Pastor, how you doing today? How you doing? I know you're excited. What a great call today. I tell you, we are coming from the Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. We're going to go right up the corridor all the way to the Maryland. Gaylord, ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited. And 150, you're right, Pastor, 150 round trip. I tell you, Marie Lathan, our event planner, who's a professional event planner, I said I couldn't believe it. 150 round trip coming from Atlanta and going up the corridor, ladies and gentlemen. I want to encourage everybody to get ready this week. You need to call Marie Lathan right now, ladies and gentlemen. For those who did not get that information, call Marie and basically secure your seat, guys, because I know the seats are going to go fast. We want everybody, Pastor, that can and want to go to be on that bus. We're going to have a great time. Marie Lathan, ladies and gentlemen. Marie Lathan is at 678-522-5735. That's 678-522-5735. That's her cell number. And her office number, guys, is 770-425-2875. I'll repeat that again. That's 770-425-2875. I need to slow down a little bit, Pastor Denise. I'm so excited about what's happening with our wonderful company and getting together. We're going to have a great time. Guys, we'll have more details for you, but we got a 55-passenger custom bus. We're going to have a great time, 150 round trip. Everybody, this is the 10 family network getting ready to roll up from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way up the East Coast corridor to the Gaylord on the 27th, guys. We are excited. Back to you, Pastor Denise. Just excited.
That is going to be exciting. When I say you better hurry and get your name on that bus list, because once a lot of teams start calling in, I don't know if any streets are going to be left. They're not playing. They're coming telling you. So make sure you call in and get your name in before this Friday. And, Vicki, do you want to give information where they can contact to connect with you with the caravan? And I think all that's going to cost them is a little gas money, right, Vicki?
Yes, indeed. I mean, we're, of course, we're trying to assemble a caravan with some vans. That would be great. But I always say, we can use four cars just as easily, especially Mercedes and BMWs. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on now.
You got a lot of room. And you got a lot of room in the BMWs. I know that. Got a lot of room.
Park them all at the Gaylord. When all the Mercedes-Benz and BMWs pull up, just park them all out front of the Gaylord. This is going to be a fantastic event, guys. Melanie and Miguel are going to be here. The entire leadership of 10 is going to be here September 22nd. Go to your back office to get your tickets. I think the prices did go up. They run sale for $40 for the early bird, but I think it went up. I didn't look to see if the price did go up, but go get it. Still got to be a pretty good price right now. Reserve your seat for that event September 27th. And let's stop right here once more and congratulations to another LCQ qualifier.
Hallelujah.
You guys hear that? Hello, Joseph. LCQ qualified. He's got that Mercedes-Benz. I also understand that Navita, I don't know if I can't say the last name, but Navita, I think she's on Memo's team, maybe she's on Noel's team, I'm not sure. But she's also LCQ qualified.
Wow.
Carolyn Knott, Cheryl Church, Melissa Honeybee, Maureen Murphy, and our one and only, I'm going to start right here and bring this one right here so he can gloat about his own self in LCQ, our business partner, my business partner, One Star, Pastor Joe Wafer. Are you there, sir?
I'm here. I tell you, boy, it's getting exciting. Every day we get closer and closer to September 27th. Boy, there's more things happening. Boy, now we don't have the East Coast region. Now we got this 10-state regional. Well, we got people coming from the north, south, east, and west. Now we need to get a bus coming from Detroit and a bus coming from New York. Come on, Detroit. Come on. Come on, New York. We know you guys are out there. Let's do it. I'm telling you, that's exciting to hear all these things that's going on. And, we're looking forward to it. And all these car qualifiers, man, you got, L.A. Anderson, car qualified. Man, I tell you, we're going to have probably another 5 or 6 people qualified before September. That's going to be exciting. So we got to make sure the Gaylord know we got to have some special spots over there.
Oh yeah. Make sure Miss Maurice Murphy will take care of that.
VIP parking.
Okay, well, family, as you know, we always have wonderful, great speakers, great guests, great testimonies on the call each and every day, and I'm so excited about this young lady in Eden, North Carolina. It was just, I don't know, it's like she just went for it. She just took off running. She just has not looked back, and great things have followed her, and great things are just birthing from her. She's doing an excellent job growing a beautiful team in Eden, North Carolina. And I've been watching her on Facebook. She started, I think, along with Christy and some of the other members, the testimonial page on Facebook, but just the testimonies only. And it's just some wonderful testimonies that's being posted there each and every day. So I want to bring her on so she can share just great, wonderful things that are happening there in North Carolina. Cassie Joyce, are you there from Eden, North Carolina?
I am. Can you hear me, Pastor Denise?
I can hear you well, lady. How are you?
I am, again, every time I get on your call, I am always out of my skin. You guys just know how to set the atmosphere to mess me up before I even get a chance to speak. So if you'll just let me have a second. I'm trying to gather myself back together so I can make sense of what I'm going to say.
I understand.
Boy. It is awesome. I have never in my life been a part of a company and a family atmosphere like 10. It's just blowing my mind. And I've done many entrepreneurships in the past with other businesses, other products and companies. None compared to this one. I cannot keep the product in hand. I'll be waiting on my monthly shipment, and about 2 weeks before it comes in, orders pour in, and when my monthly gets here, my whole household is on these sprays, and they start complaining because when our monthly show up, we don't get to get ours first. So we got all these orders to fill, and then we have to place an additional order just to get ours. It's just phenomenal. It is awesome. What a problem to have, right?
That's a great problem to have, I tell you. And we keep hearing that every a week when we get together. It's like, anybody got any products? Does anybody have any product? I don't have any product. I'm out of product. And it's like you said, everyone, they want to continue to take the product themselves, but when they get it, they give theirs away, and they got to wait for the next shipment to come in. So that's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. We do the same thing around here, and some of my distributors or reps underneath me are saying, look, we just need to open up a store over here on the East Coast and stockpile it.
Hey, that's an idea.
It sure is. So that might be in the making for too long. I want to get started today. First of all, I want to ask if my few team members that were available to be on the call, I want to make sure they're still on the line. That would be Melissa Hutchins. Melissa Hutchins, are you there?
I am present.
Oh, praise the Lord. I'll say something real quick with Melissa. She is a beautiful, godly, anointed vessel, handmaiden of the Most High God, got the sweetest spirit you'd ever know. Everybody in the whole community knows Melissa, loves Melissa. Melissa has had brain surgery in the years past. So Melissa has been on many medications over the years to continue in living. But I introduced her to the sprays, and she's getting on each and every one of them, and tremendous things are happening in her life. So we'll see if we get a chance to let her speak shortly. And then my other team member I'm supposed to have on here this morning is Sherry Hunley. Are you on here, Sherry?
I'm here. I'm on here.
Oh, praise the Lord. Now, Miss Sherry, she's got a testimony and a half. She is burning up the Facebook post and bringing people in left and right on the sprays simply because they know Sherry's life, they know her walk, they know that she's not going to mess with anything that's not good. And so I'm going to have her step up to the plate, if it'd be okay with you, Pastor Denise, and let her begin to tell us what spray has done for her. Sherry, take it over, honey, and tell us how you got on the products and what it's been doing for you.
Okay. The day that I started trying the product, I was very, very sick at my stomach. I've had digestive problems for a very long time and have suffered with sickness for years, and also with just stomach pain and just a lot of digestive trouble. Well, the night that I got the product, I tried Super 10. I went home and immediately tried it, and as soon as I tried it, my sickness went away, and I was so shocked that really happened that I started checking the ingredients and noticed that peppermint was one of the ingredients, and I thought, well, I've heard that, peppermint could do that, but I still didn't really think that it was going to work. And I tried this like 2 weeks ago. I've not been sick since then. I had been sick every day for a long time. I've not been nauseated at all, and also I've not been having any kind of stomach trouble because my digestive system has been healed, and it's working really, really great. And I've also noticed my skin is beginning to be softer, and I'm starting to try the other products and very excited about what's going to happen from here.
Hey, Sherry, tell everybody, too, how not only for you, but using that Super 10, your husband decided to give it a try while you were trying it out. What happened there?
He says that he was having back trouble at night when he was asleep, and the night that he tried it, he noticed that something was changing, and he has to have it every single night. It's helping his back pain, and it's also helping him sleep. So he's on it too. He's on it too.
That is phenomenal. I'm telling you what, these sprays are working like you would not believe. And Sherry is one of my newest members, and she came in at the low price, the $49.90, to try to at least get her foot started so she can get the products wholesale. And we got her right away on the Super 10, and we knew that she would gradually build up. Well, how about Sherry thought it would be a little while, but just within a matter of a few weeks, she has found out she cannot stay at that low level. She is just plunged out there, and Sherry has become a diamond representative, and she is getting orders left and right, waiting on her diamond package to show up. In the meantime, she's pulling from my inventory, which is causing my family to go, okay, are we going to get ours too?
Oh.
But it's all I love to share, and as long as I got it, I will absolutely provide.
Mm-hmm.
So we also have Melissa on the line. If we have a few minutes, Pastor Denise, I'd like to let her speak and tell what the sprays are doing for her.
Sure. But Melissa, before before you bring on Melissa, may I ask Sherry? Sherry, you said that people pretty much knew your condition before taking the sprays. And so because they see the difference of sprays that are making in your life, what were they seeing then? As far as your health was compared to what they're seeing now. And you said that your skin was soft. Explain what you mean by that.
My skin just started feeling softer. I could just tell that in my hands they were just becoming softer. And also, I used to suffer with a condition around my ears would get very, very, very dry. Just very dry. And it's gone away. It has gone. And I had been to the doctor with my stomach and had been diagnosed with inflammation in my stomach. They call it gastritis. And they really said it wasn't that severe that they did anything about it. I just had to really suffer with the sickness. And I just had to suffer with it until I found this product, and it's all gone away.
Wow. That's something. That's something. That's something. You walk around with this digestive system, and I know it's not comfortable when your stomach is bothering you. And you said you started taking the Super 10, so the Super 10 helped with that?
Yes, that's what has helped with my digestion.
Okay, so are you taking them all now?
I am taking the Super 10. I'm taking D-Power. I'm taking Cell Energy, but I will be soon taking them all when I get my shipment in.
Great story, Sherry. And I see you all on Facebook. I'm watching you, girl. You're posting something on there almost every day. And I'm seeing you posting your business partners and now your husband, he's sleeping good, no more back problems. I'm watching you, Sherry.
Oh, good.
Welcome to the team. Okay, Cassie, thank you, dear. Let's bring on Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, are you there, honey? I am here. Hello, I am Melissa Hutchins. Thanks again for allowing me to be part of the call. I'm super excited. It's mainly due to, as you've heard, I've had brain surgery due to seizures. The left temporal lobe has been removed, which affects speech and memory. So this is a major cause, and that is why I'm so skeptical of what I'm going to put in my body, because it's very dangerous. We have to be careful. This I actually introduced to my doctor first. We wanted to see, is this something he would recommend? He was like, hey, go for it. This looks like something great. Let's try it. Well, since then, as you can probably hear through the excitement, I have been impressed. The most impressive thing that I'm actually noticing, not just that it's physical, but that it's through the friends and people, and they're like, okay, what are you doing? What's going on? And I am so excited because this is when I get to represent this product. And I'm like, well, you just have to be on this to get it. So I just keep encouraging and encouraging, but I am simply amazed because if you've been through what I've been through, first and foremost, I always give God credit first. He absolutely gets that credit. But just to be introduced to these products, I'm just amazed the focus, and that is where I mainly see this. It's the focus level. I used to, I can just jump from one to the other, and I always would blame it on the brain surgery. Not that I'm a multitasker or anything like that. That doesn't have anything to do with that part, but I'm just amazed with this. I mean, you can so tell it is like a day and night difference, and I have always been on vitamins. I'm so adamant. I have to have vitamins because I know this is something that we naturally need. But through this study, I never realized that I was actually cheating myself until this came into play. And it is such a dramatic difference. And that is why I myself, just by people watching, it's the testimony. And that's why I have people just coming in saying, okay, I'm ready. What is going on? So they do see the difference. And that is the blessing, to be walking testimony for this product. And I just love it. I can't say enough. And Pastor Denise, I want to share one quick testimony, if I may, over this past weekend, and then we'll turn it all back over to you guys. But I'm like them, I use the products, and I just let the products move through my body and let it speak for itself. I don't really have to go out shaking bushes and dragging people off the highway, making them do these sprays. Just testifying that on Facebook and people I see day to day, it's overwhelming and drawing the people not only for the product, but they're also seeing the wealth blessings that are coming along with this too. And people are constantly sending me messages, calling me and everything. Hey, tell me about the product. Hey, how do you get in this business? I'm not having to go to them. God's bringing them to us, and He knows who needs to be in these products and who needs to be in our business and who will have a thrive and a passion to carry it forth to help others be able to enjoy their life to the fullness. And I stay in joyful tears all the time just watching lives be transformed. God knew that was my heart's desires over all these years, to be able to help others to live a very happy, enjoyable life. And 10 has done that for me. It put a resource in my hand that I was lacking. That was the void in that area that I was missing, and I do thank God for it. But I had a minister friend of mine who contacted me last week. She had been watching me through Facebook. By the way, anybody want to connect with me on Facebook, I'm under Cassie Joyce. You're more than welcome to connect with me there. But she had been watching me, and she finally at the end of the week said, okay, meet up with me. I need to hear about your products and the business part. So I met up with her on Saturday, and we had a lunch date together, and I began to explain our products and what they do for you. And she stopped me about the second or third product I was on, and she turned sideways in the booth, and she said, look at my feet. She said, if you recall, I had a basketball injury a year ago, and I broke my ankle. And she said, look at my feet. And when I looked at them, she says, now my other foot, I can stretch and point all the way. It doesn't hurt at all. And that's my normal movement. She said, but look at my foot that I broke the ankle area. And she could not move that thing probably about an inch, and then she was in major pain. And she said, what do you have to offer me that's going to help me with this? She said, since I had that injury, there was no therapy offered or given to me through the physicians that I went to. And I stay in constant pain. She right now is overseeing a restaurant, managing it, so she's constantly on her feet for several hours, running back and forth. And she said, I stay in pain every day with this foot. And she said, I want something that's going to make a difference there. So I suggested that right there and there she take every one of my sprays. I carry some for her to taste. I brought all 5. And so I told her to do the max dose, the 5 for the cell energy, the 5 sprays for the D, and the 8 sprays of the rest. And I also told her, I said, no, this is crazy, and I know these are oral sprays. I said, but I want you to take that Super 10, and I want you to take the cell energy, and I want you to spray both of them on every area around your ankle and foot that is hurting you right now. So she did. And then we went back to finish talking about the remainder of the products. And she says, when I sit for a long period of time, that foot, that ankle gets really stiff when I get up. And she said, I can't walk from here to halfway up to the front of the restaurant before I'm in pain, and it's real stiff. And I said, okay. So we prayed. When we got through, gathered our stuff, and we got up, she took about 4 or 5 steps and turned around at me, and I thought her eyes were going to pop out of her head. And I said, what's the matter? She said, I am not feeling not 1 ounce of pain. I said, you're just joking. You're making fun of me. You're picking on me. And she says, no, I am serious. So we walked all the way up to the front of the restaurant and took care of our bill, went outside as we was going across the parking lot. She said, look at this. And she was walking, and she said, I'm serious, no pain. I got her to her house. She walked around my car. She walked out in the front yard. She's shaking her head. She's grinning from ear to ear. She's like, I cannot get over this. There's no pain. I said, well, praise the Lord. So we come home about 2 hours later. I get a call from her, a text from her, and she said, look at here. She had sent me pictures of being able to stretch both feet, point and stretch motion completely, and she put under there no pain. 2 days later, she texted me back, and she said, I'm 2 days into just that one day of spray, and she said, I have been so clear on getting the orders processed at work. She said, my memory is just amazing. And she said, my appetite from taking that Slim, she said, I'm not lying to you. She said, my appetite has been suppressed. And she said, and I still am not having any pain in that foot. And I said, you've got to be kidding. You've already done this spray system 1 time. Can you imagine when you get on the entire set? And she said, oh, by the way, I've already got a few orders getting up too. I'm like, you've not even tried the products all the time, and you're not even in the business. What are you doing? This is how amazing Ken is. It's not hard, folks. It's not hard. You just present it and let the products speak for themselves. Okay, so we gave you a little dose of what's going over here in North Carolina. I'm telling you, I stay tore up all the time. Stories like this pour in daily. Guys, if you're not on it, if you're not in this business connected with these fine folks, get in there, get on these products, and do it today. Pastor Denise, we turn it back over to you, and thank you for this opportunity, you and Pastor Dale. God bless you all.
Cassie, tell us one more thing. Now, there was something about your husband when you first got into this. Isn't there a story behind that as well?
Oh, that is hilarious. Like I said, over all the years that I have tried other home-based businesses, because I just know it. I believe each one of us that we're designed to be entrepreneurs. I believe from the get-go, when you start learning, there's that feeling inside you're supposed to be an entrepreneur. And I have tried many things over the years, and everything has not come through for me. But yet I don't give up. I kept pressing. I kept trying. And so when this opportunity came up, and I first got in it, my husband's like rolling his eyes. He's shaking his head, waving his hands like, no, I'm not going to have a part of this. You shouldn't be getting into this too. You're just going to waste your time and your money. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. When you fall, it's going to be all on your own. Of past history. And I said, okay, but there was something in me that said, keep doing it, just keep doing it. And as I did, my energy level shot straight out the roof. I was doing so much more around the house. I felt better. Just the atmosphere around me had changed. My whole family noticed it and everything. I was doing a lot more. So he's on the backside watching, and And before I know it, he ends up coming to me and saying, I got to confess. And I said, confess about what? He said, I got a mouth sore. And he said, I've been hearing you tell people on the phone and watching your Facebook posts and stuff about how all these sprays can do a healing thing. Well, not heal, because we can't claim that, but it can help improve situations. And so he said, I decided I'd spray some D-Boost on this mouth sore that developed. And he said, normally it takes 4 or 5 days using L-lysine to clear up. He said, I sprayed it, just 2 different sprays. I'm not talking the full dosage. I'm talking pump 1, pump 2 in a 2-day period. And he said, the sore was gone. He said, so I waited a few weeks and I got another one starting. And I decided to spray right then before it had a chance to develop. He said, it went away before that night. He said, so if you don't keep anything else in this house, you make sure that you keep that D-Boost on hand. But he still didn't want to have anything much to do with the product. Well, he seen my orders started rolling in, and I couldn't keep inventory with just mine. So my son, he's 20. He was also watching me too, the business aspect. He's such a business-oriented guy, and he's just trying to find himself right now as he's gotten out of college. So between him seeking where he needs to fit business-wise and my husband watching my product not staying on hand, both my husband and my son came in the business. And we thought, yay! We got his dollar package, we got my son's dollar package, and we got my monthly 80 bottles, around 80 bottles. So coming in, I'm going to be good and stock. 1st of June, I had 80 bottles, and by mid of month, I sold out, and I was still going around. Anybody got any sprays I can use? I need some more sprays. We cannot keep it. And my husband told me, he said, when I get in this thing, you can use my sprays. He said, but I'm not going to try to sell it. I'm not going to be part of it. I said, okay, I need the bottles. That's great. How about he come home after a few weeks of being in it as a piece of diamond? He said, how about he comes home and he said, honey, I need you to send some literature with me when I go back to work. I was like, for what? Well, so-and-so got to talking about this pain and this ache, and I told them they need to talk to you because you got some stuff. He said, so I'm going to at least carry the literature. So, little step by step, my husband is really working this business. And he has 2 diamonds. He has 2 diamonds on him too. So this past week he became a team leader. Don't I gotta end this thing. He qualified for the July bonus. He gets that extra $100 too because he got 2 diamonds in between July 1st and July the 16th.
That's incredible. You know, Pascal. So anyway, anything to do with it, leave me alone. That's your thing. Now he's a team builder. He's a team builder.
Well, see, that's what happened. See, he was just hiding and watching. He kept on seeing all this good stuff rolling in, and he started seeing the product working on him. Then he started talking to people. Next thing you know, he says, "I'm in this business." Well, that's a great story. You know, that's a great story to see how he just evolved from his original position to the position that he is now. Now he's out there talking about the product, taking brochures, and woo, that's a great story. I'm so excited about that. Can't wait to meet him.
Hey, let me tell you guys something. When I shared with him the other evening that Pastor Denise had called me and asked me to be on this call and, you know, trying to explain who you guys are, he's already took some of Pastor Denise's posts from her Facebook and he posted it to my timeline. I think that's hilarious. But he told me he knows I'm going to the D.C. trip in September, and, you know, he knows that my contacts are starting to really spread out all up and down the East Coast now with the products. And he looked at me one day and he says, when you get to be famous, don't forget about me. And I roll laughing because I'm thinking, honey, you're right beside me in this business. You don't think you're part of it, but you're all up in it.
Oh, my God. That is phenomenal.
You just know.
Well, guys, you can see why North Carolina is on fire. I mean, you know, you got Pat Lowe down there. You got Melissa Honeybee and his Cassie and her husband, man, and her team that she brought on. Man, they are smoking. I am so excited about what's taking place in North Carolina. We got to go back to North Carolina, Pastor D.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it on.
You know, we spoke with Barry, and Barry's, you know, Barry's like, hey, come on, God, you know, Barry. So I was like, come on, let's do it. So definitely we'll be there with Christy and Cheryl Church and Pat and Ed and the whole team, and Cassie, and now Melissa, and Sherry. And, Melissa, Melissa, are you still on the call? Melissa?
I am.
I didn't get a chance to ask you. You said that you said you had brain surgery, and it left you kind of unfocused. I'm just trying to understand where you were prior to taking the sprays as a result of the brain surgery.
Well, with the brain surgery, as they had told me, it's the short memory loss that they was more concerned with than anything, and that's just exactly what has impressed me. Because my husband I just love when I'm hearing everybody talk about their mate, because I'm sitting here laughing. I'm glad y'all can't hear me all the time, but because that's what he has noticed. The focus is like you have so much going on at one time, and of course the brain surgery I'm sure has made it harder to deal with it. The focus has just been absolutely amazing, and so I'm so impressed. And with to say this, as far as the medical field. And for the doctor to see me, and he's smiling, and I'm like, okay, so each time we're doing something, we're actually being that testimony for this product and don't even realize it. So that's actually what probably impressed me more than anything, is just to know, and this is exactly what's done it, because like I said before, I've taken vitamins, and, I'm always on key to try this, and so I'm a little skeptical at first, a little nervous, so for me to have been wowed by this, I just can't say enough. And now I have people on standby just waiting on orders to come in. They need their orders. I think that's the funniest part. This is actually teaching me a lot of patience even more, because I understand, because we can't run out of this. So when Miss Casey says, no, wait a minute, I need yours, I'm like, well, good, because I need yours the next time yours comes in, so we can do it a quick trade-off, and let's do it like this. So that's why this is so interesting. So to have more of our friends and people all in this, so we can keep each other safe as the other one's pulling it from this one to get to that one. So I like that. It's awesome. Awesome testimony. Awesome testimony.
This is great. It's beautiful to hear and to watch all the testimonies that are popping up on the Facebook page. It seems like Melissa and Sherry and Cassie, it seems like every 15 minutes there's a new testimony popping up on that Facebook page in regards to the results that someone's having after taking the vitamin sprays. And it's just an incredible thing to see. You just sit back and just keep smiling, and your smile just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and you know that you're doing something to make a difference. It's like, I think, Kathy, you said earlier, it's like being able to live that full life, and that's the abundant life that God promised us. And it's like Mel Gibb said, it's the lifestyle. We do want to live we want to have a good life. We want to have an abundant life. See, we've been promised an abundant life. And now that we're getting our health back in order, our strength, we have something that our part that says, I work. And it does work. And we see this every day as we dial into these calls, on the Mr. T's call, and on Pat's call, and all the videos and the testimonies that Vicki Soto's putting together with her broadcast, and Nikisha doing the broadcast, and Robert Hickens getting ready to put together the team after a television show. This is just incredible. Can you all see where we're going? Can you see what's happening? You can see how this thing is exploding, and it's just getting out there and just sharing. That's all we have to do, get out there and just share these testimonies, share these stories, because someone is in some type of an ache, they're in some type of a pain, they're in some type of a need of something, a new turnaround, a new lease in life. And we can give them something that's, even if it's just going to help them feel good, that's a relief. If you can just feel good, that's a relief. And who doesn't want to be around something or have something that's going to constantly give them a good feeling about themselves, about their future, about their life, and about their finances. Like Kathy said, look at the abundance of finances that are coming in. We can't ignore that. We can't be afraid to talk about the money part, because the money is coming in like crazy. I mean, people are paying off credit cards, they're paying off their mortgages, they're paying off bills. They have money coming in every day. The retail is just going crazy. As you heard, they can't keep the inventory in stock. The teams are growing, so you're getting your fans starting your team over bonus and that. Cars are going out like every week. People are qualifying for a car. So financially, yes, it's making a difference tremendously. What is today? It's payday. It's Wednesday. For the last 11 years, this compensation plan has paid out big paychecks every week. How do you get it? Just by sharing. Just share. Get your guests on the call. Get them to the TTPs. Do what's necessary. Have your own TTP. Just go to the Go to the library, sit at the table, and have 4 or 5 people to sit with you. Show them the presentation. You don't have to have a fancy place to have it. Just gather some folks together and share them and show them with them what's happening here in Team Up the Network, and just watch them like your business and everything just grow. I tell you, I'm excited, Kathy. Melissa, sure, you all got me excited and pumped up. I'm ready to come back to North Carolina.
And we're ready to have you.
Yes, we are.
Well, we will get together with Barry, and we're going to set that up. And Pastor Bell, I think we better try to end it because, boy, I tell you, this is just a great call. I'm loving all this beautiful, godly love that's being shown in this call today. I'm feeling that love coming from Cassie, Melissa, and Sharon at Eden, North Carolina team. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing and making a difference. Keep sharing those testimonies and keep growing your team. God bless you all. Well, let's go to the UK to Anita. Anita Poole, do you have a quote for the day, dear?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me okay, Denise?
I can indeed. How are you this morning?
Fantastic. What an absolutely incredible testimonial. And as you know, I'm asleep when there is the Tatlow and Mr. T calls, because that's the middle of the night for us here in the UK. But thanks to Terry Whitener, I always listen to them the very next day, and they are absolutely fantastic. I heard Cassie yesterday on those calls as well, and absolutely incredible. So, yeah, it's all about using the testimonials as validation. So, Paul Ricoeur said, the logic of validation allows us to move between the two limits of dogmatism and skepticism. So, if you just say to people, this is what happened to Cassie, or this is what happened to Melissa, they might be a little bit skeptical, but when they actually hear the call of Cassie speaking and Melissa speaking and telling them that story, wow, that moves them way away from skepticism. So, Friedrich Nietzsche said, all credibility, all good conscience, all evidence of truth come only from the senses. It's how we make people feel. Our products make them feel great, the money makes them feel great, and our whole teamwork and family makes them feel fantastic. So Britt Hume said, in the end, you make your reputation and you have your success based upon credibility and being able to provide people who are really hungry for the information with what they want. So, just as Denise and everybody has been saying, it's all about giving them the information, because there are people out there that are really, really hungry for this information. They just don't know about it. So Bradley Whitford said, you don't want your credibility banana to turn brown, but you do want to speak out about what you believe in, because that credibility banana is not going to go brown. It's going to go ripe and beautiful, telling them our stories. So Pablo Neruda said, the moon lives in the lining of your skin. The sun, the moon, the stars live in the lining of our skin, folks. So let's go, as they say, go as if you were on fire within, just like that North Carolina team. And it's great to have you in the team. Back to you, Denise.
Thank you, Anita Poole. Thank you for those quotes. Thank you, ladies. Cassie, thank you so much. You guys are doing such a great job. Melissa, God bless you. As you all heard, Melissa share that she had brain surgery, and now the sprays are helping her to be focused, and she has more clarity. She's doing a lot better since she's been on the sprays. You heard Sherry talk about the digestive system that she had for stomach pain, and has been dealing with it for a while, and now just after a few days of taking the sprays, that has been corrected, and then her skin is even softer. So we're hearing some wonderful, beautiful testimonies on a daily basis. And it's like Anita said, take the calls. These calls are recorded every day. And God bless Terry Whitener and Chino Hill, who post them every day faithfully on our Facebook pages. 3 or 4 or 5 different Facebook pages. He posts these on daily. So make sure you give the call. Tell someone about the story that you heard today. And then send them the recording of the call. And let them hear Cassie's passion. Let them hear Melissa tell her own story. Let them hear Sherry tell her own story. And I guarantee they will call you back and they want to say, I'm in, get me some, this is what I need. So take advantage of all these wonderful tools that are being provided for you to help you to be the strong voice that we need to be in this earth, to go out there and to tell this world that we have something that they're looking for. We really, really do. So let's shout it from the rooftop, because, guys, I'm telling you, people are really looking for what we have. Don't forget to go in your back office and get your ticket for the East Coast event, the East Coast Regional. It's going to be September 27th. You heard all the passion at the beginning of the call. We got Kim and Bonner coming in with a bus trip, a luxury bus that's coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to make a few stops all the way to the event, September 27th. Vicky Soto is coming from caravanning all the way from Louisville, Kentucky, going into different places to connect with you, bring everyone here on the East Coast. Mel and Amy Gill will be here September 27th, and all the great leaders that's in 10 are going to be under one roof here in Washington, D.C. area. It's going to be a time you do not want to miss. That time is going to be phenomenal. There's going to be so much anointing and so much power and love in that room that day. Good Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. So family, make sure you call the Gaylord to book your room also. And as you know, the phone number for booking your room, if you haven't done so already, I hope there's some left. If you call and they say that the rooms are all gone, please call Maureen Smith and we'll work something out with you. So if you call and they say the rooms are all booked, they're all gone, there's no more left, don't quit. Don't quit. There's always help. So the number to call to book your room is 877 382-7299. That's the number to the Gaylord, 877-382-7299. The group name or the group code is 10 Team Effort. 10 Team Effort. If there's any rooms available, if not, call Maureen Smith at this number, 703-989-6254. 703-989-6254. Get your room. Everybody, we want to be under the same roof so we can just hang out all night long and have a great time and just tell the world about the great things that happen here at Team Up Network. Thank you all for being here on the call with us today.
Well, one other thing before we jump off, one quick other thing. As you said, the tickets in the back office has gone up. They're $45. So you definitely want to go ahead and get your tickets, get them booked up. And like Pastor Denise said, the rooms are going very, very fast, guys. So book your room. At least reserve it if you need to reserve it. At least reserve that room. It's a great price that we have on those rooms that you can get. Matter of fact, the Gaylord is the premier property on that site there at the National Harbor, and we have a couple of other hotels. The hotels across the street from it that are more expensive than the Gaylord, and they're definitely less fabulous. So you want to be in the Gaylord for sure. Also, our team promotion ends at noon. You got 10 minutes, guys. Our team promotion ends at noon today. For our team promotion, $700 for the person who has brought in 5 diamond package for this pay week. So make sure you get to Pastor Denise, myself, inbox us, let us know you are the $700 winner, the first one to it. We'll win the $700. So thank you guys so much, and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow on the call. That's it.
On the call, let's get back tomorrow. Today is Wednesday's payday, so go on out there and treat yourself for the great job you've been doing, family. Thank you for being here with us today. Be back with us tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know this, family, you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. And have a blessed day on purpose.